The first set of numbers are in. So what exactly are we looking for when it comes to the 3-day weekend for Captain America Brave New World? Well, this is an interesting one that's definitely going to be at the forefront of every single Hollywood trade, because this could set the pace for the rest of the year, which is absolutely stacked with blockbuster after blockbuster. So just a reminder, this weekend is a 3 and 4 day weekend. It's one of those weird ones. So what we got right now is the 3-day predictions. When the 4-day predictions are in, I will talk about those in due time. So let's get into what people are expecting is going to happen and how this is going to sort of play out across the 3 days. Now, of course, 3 days is going to include Thursday. So we're looking at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, it's always weird what they consider 4-day weekends and whatever the case is. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about 3 days. So right now, we are seeing the numbers coming at an interesting place, because we are looking at anywhere between 65 to 85 million for 3 days. Now, that's quite a gap in there. I think everybody can see that this is a wider gap than a lot of other films, which are typically like a 10, maybe $15 million gap between low end and high end. So what's going on here and what's the situation? And from what I can tell and what people are saying, what people are looking at, and the numbers that are just all across the board, there is a lot of unknown. And that's what's causing this. It's an unknown factor. Some people are attributing this to it's a brand new take on Captain America, and we got to compare it more to the first Avenger, which kind of maybe, yeah, I can kind of agree with that, but again, not to the same extent. At the same time, we know that this film has a smaller marketing budget, and Marvel has been bringing budgets down, so maybe that's also a part of this. And you also got to look at the perception of the new film, right? And releasing in February, which is very weird, for a Marvel film, especially like this, a Marvel Studios film at that. Like the last one was what? Black Panther? So you kind of see why people are all over the place on this one. And there's still the question of whether or not there's Marvel fatigue. Now, I think Deadpool and Wolverine proved there wasn't, but that's one of those weird situations, again, where you bring that into the conversation and you can argue for or against it. So there's so many things going on here. And I think that if you look at the bigger picture here, if this film opens up, let's just say $70 million 3-day weekend, 35 the second weekend, maybe 15 the third weekend, maybe 7 the fourth weekend. I mean, it's doing decent enough that it's going to turn a profit. But at the same time, international, I think they're looking at then for a big Hail Mary saving grace. So when we see the numbers, we'll come back and talk about it. They're looking iffy, but not bad. I think that's the best way to put it. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer it exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.